Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Bread Brothers. It's been a while. We thought we'd do an update on the NFT market and slightly on the crypto market because they are correlated with one another. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. So the NFT market is on a downtrend, and the reason for that is because the crypto market is going on a downtrend. They are correlated with one another. So if there's a bit of a sell-off happening in the crypto market, people tend to panic and start selling their NFTs. So let's have a look at the charts. As you can see that there is a downtrend happening, and this is the Bitcoin weekly chart. Now, you need to understand that people trade differently and people have different game plans. So I'm going to kind of explain it the way I'm looking at this chart and the way I'm planning to buy crypto and NFTs again. So we've established the downtrend is happening. And what normally happens is when this goes down, people start losing confidence in the market. When they lose confidence in the market, it impacts the NFTs. So we're looking at the crypto 1 week chart, or the Bitcoin chart to be more specific. And I'm expecting Bitcoin to come down to this 23,000 zone here because I'm waiting for this red candles to come all the way to the 200 moving average. So if this comes down, people start losing confidence in the market, in the crypto market, which is associated to the NFT market. So they're going hand in hand. I know we've previously said that, usually when crypto market goes down, NFT market goes up, but this is established that we are in the bearish area, and so people just want to keep locking their gains, and that's why there's a bit of more sell-offs happening. But what I also do is look at Juno Analytics, and you can see that the Ethereum volume is definitely gone down. We've seen the main spike that was happening around April 29th. This was probably a euphoric stage for the NFTs, and we may get it again. But as you can see, this is descending as well, which correlates to this as well. So I reckon it will come down a bit more. Once again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just what I do and how I analyze the market. I'm more of a reactive trader, whether it be from a crypto or NFT. Once we establish a certain foundation of where the bottom is, then I start reevaluating and say, okay, it's time to come back and time to start buying. But during these bearish times is probably the best time to buy those blue chip projects, those so-called blue chip projects. Anyway, let's stop there. Let's get into the NFT side of things. Let's have a look. Looking at the top 10 NFTs at the moment, from Yuga Labs, the other side is still, well, it was actually down, but people are buying. So this is just a ranking at the moment. So OKBears came in here. So this came out of the left wing. There's a new derivative called Not OKBears. A lot of people are pissed at that, but I'm not going to get into that. Bored Apes is doing quite well. Clones have dropped a bit. Azuki's dropped a bit. The Mutant Apes, the Moonbirds, they've all dropped down a bit just because of that market crashing, as I said over here, right? But let's have a look. Let's deep dive into each one of them, see if there's any activity happening in them. Let's have a look at Azuki. Azuki is one of those cool projects that always has something happening. It's just brilliant overall. So they have this new T-shirt, this merch probably coming out. A lot of people are looking at this. Would you wear this, guys? I think it's pretty cool. I'll probably rep this. Nah. Maybe not. Maybe you guys might be saying, do I really want an Azuki beans t-shirt? But I think they're pretty cool, even though some people don't like the beans. Let's have a look at the floor and let's have a look at the activity. It's just under 14 ETH. Don't forget, a couple of weeks ago, this project was about 30 ETH. Now 30 ETH is pretty big money, but now it's down to 14. So having a look at the activity here, you can see that it's going down. There's a bit of a sell-off happening, and I think people are just locking in their gains. The people who bought this for 2 ETH, they ran it up all the way to 30 ETH, as I was saying earlier. There was a bit of speculation that they found that the founders have created previous projects, and the previous projects they're calling it a rug. I would say they abandoned it. So in the NFT space, people are always thinking of ways to see if they can improve their project, and if it's not working, they keep moving on to the next project. And so on their third or fourth project, which was Azuki, they just hit it off. I guess they just said that, hey, this works, so let's keep it. I don't think they're going to abandon Azuki, but there's a lot of fighting happening, so a lot of people have dumped the project. But people who truly love Azuki are buying this up. So as you can see there, the floor, as I said earlier, was about 13.9. And I think this came all the way down to 8 ETH. A lot of people were just like, oh, no, no, no. And that's what you should do, I guess, in the market. When, if you believe in a strong project, that you should buy when everyone's selling, right? Just because when people sell, the people who truly wanted to enter or truly believe it tend to buy at lower rates, and they did. But is it going to hold this floor value? Time will tell. You know, people were considering this as a blue chip. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll get into the controversy. But let's move along. So that's Azuki. Let's see what's happening in the clone world. The Clone X, let's have a look. 14.7 on the floor. I think their floor dropped a bit as well, just because of that downtrend of the market, crypto markets, people selling off. But we can see that people are buying into it, and I'll deep dive into why people are buying it. So good activity happening every couple of hours that people have been buying it up, which is great for the Clone X family there. And I think it's because of probably one of the founders that tweeted, the next 6 months there'll be a lot of collaborations and partnerships upcoming for the Artifact Studio family there. And Nike, don't forget guys, this is Nike brand, associated brand. This is the Artifact is Nike. This tweet here helped a bit of spike into the speculations came in again. But to push it even further, Nike came out and posted this. Now, my interpretation of this is that's a monolith there, and each one of these, you can see the Nike tick there, but you can see these cubicles, and I'm wondering whether each one of these cubes are actually the monoliths themselves. I think there's a bit of artificial intelligence happening there. You can see the status learning. So sign up for this guy and join us. I don't know what it's going to do, but you know, anything with Nike, it's just fabulous, man. They've been 50 years in the game. You know, you guys might have seen a tweet from them. I'll try to post it up on this video as well. That 50 years in the making, and you can see all these big athletes in that picture, which kind of makes me more bullish. So I think Nike's got very big surprises. I think everyone's going to be talking about Artifact Studios in the next 6 months, so we'll keep an eye out. But let's have a look at what's inside these boxes. Let me play this for you if you haven't seen it. I think it's pretty cool. Let's see what the monolith looks like and what's inside of it and what has Nike installed for us.
Welcome to the Artifact ecosystem. Today, Artifact together with Nike CryptoKicks introduces the future of sneakers. Starting with the Artifact Nike Dunk Genesis, powered by DreamOS and Skin Vial Tech. Skin Vials allow you to change the look of the Artifact Nike Dunk Genesis or any compatible sneakers with limited edition skins. Collect, evolve, and breed sneaker skins, created by legendary collaborators, artists, and the Artifact community. Load up thousands of skins to a single pair of sneakers. Today, we start with Evo X, Artifact's first skin vial collection featuring 8 Clone X DNA-based evolutive skins. Evo X powered skins vials allow you to evolve your Artifact Nike Dunk Genesis sneaker and choose drip upgrades and powers. Which path will you choose for your evolutive skin as you journey into the Artifact ecosystem and unlock the future? The future is now. Artifact.
I don't know guys, it's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. But that's my personal opinion. Keep an eye out for it. If you do want to get a pair of these sneakers, let's have a look at the floor. Look on the OpenSea Nike Dunk Genesis. They're about 1.88 ETH. You know, this can fluctuate. You know, this came down to about 0.9 ETH, guys. So a lot of people could have scooped this up, and I think a lot of people did. The sneakers look like this. It's really cool. I think there's going to be a forgeable element to this as well. The floor is increasing slowly on this, so I think people are waking up to it. But if they're not waking up to it, I guess they're going to miss out. So don't miss out. We've made a call about these guys previously, and we've just been crushing it. And I know there's a lot of focus on other projects, but some projects just, if you keep deep diving into it, you realize why you should be long-term bullish. But I think I'm bullish because of this name here. I believed in Artifact Studios before they got acquired by Nike. I'll stop there for Artifact. I think they're really cool. Check them out. I'll probably do a deep dive video purely based on Artifact again, just to see whether it interests you or not. Let's have a look at the big boys. the big boys. I call them the big boys, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, just because these guys are the catalyst of the NFT space. Whenever they do something major, the whole market just loses its mind and everyone's like, yep, the NFT market's back on the bull run. Some people associate them to being the Bitcoin of the NFT market. Some people may agree, some people may not, but they are actually acquiring physical land as well, and I want to see what they can do with this land. You know, they've already given all these airdrops, whether it be from the Mutant Apes, from the Ape token to the other side NFT airdrop there, and now they're coming out with physical. Let's see what they can do. Keep your eyes on this. It's just crazy. You know, these guys, they know how to market, they know how to deliver. Pure excitement happening here. Let's see how the floor price is though on this, because they pumped to about 150 ETH during that main peak that was happening through the NFT market, and now they've come down just under 100 ETH, just because once again people are just securing their gains just because of that downtrend. Yeah, but we may get a flick. We may get a flick up, and if we get that flick, you know, you can see Bored Apes pumping up again. Long-term bullish. This is probably one of the strong projects out there. It's doing really well during this bear season in the NFT market. Another one I will talk about is Moonbirds, project by Kevin Rhodes. They've got an upcoming IRL. Now, I like Moonbirds, and I personally do like everything about the Moonbirds, but listening to a spaces recently made by these guys, short term, it wasn't really promising, so it kind of deterred me from purchasing a Moonbird, because I was like, I don't really see an element short term. Maybe long term, maybe in this IRL, if you are attending, that you might be able to tell the community or, you know, the Twitter world what's happening, and I'm sure they will too. But it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. This symbol here, really interesting. They've kind of given that Illuminati kind of look, pyramid and the eye here. But we'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out on the Moonbirds. The floor on this, it did drop down to about 18 ETH, and it recovered 20, you know, around 23.67 now, so it's pretty good. But you can see a bit of a downtrend happening as well. Once again, it's part of that crypto association that it's going down. Let's have a look at one of my favorite artists, which is XCOPY. XCOPY is just one of the few artists that are still in the space that he tweets and the whole market shakes. He brought out his project called Max Payne, Max Payne and Friends. We still don't know what's associated. He might be trolling the whole NFT space, but we love it, so we just keep seeing what XCOPY can do. But let's have a look at his earlier projects and what the floors are doing on that. Afterburn, it's about 3.5. I remember these guys running up to about 9 ETH, and then pulled back to about 6 to 5, and now we're down to 3.5, which is a great bargain, because this is probably one of the few open editions by XCOPY. One-on-ones are ridiculously high prices. I think they're about 50 ETH minimum, or to 20, probably 50 to 20, and then you can go up to about like 100 plus ETH onto one-on-one projects of XCOPY. So if you do want to purchase an XCOPY piece, this is probably one of his cheaper ones. Or Max Payne is his even cheaper. I think they're going for about 0.8. One of his newer projects that he released is the Grifters. A lot of people do love these, and the floor of these is spiking. You know what I mean? You could have picked this up for probably around 7, I would say 7 to 6 ETH, and now look, it's already 9. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the upcoming days. Are people going to hold on to these, or are they going to dump as the market dumps a bit? So me, guys, I'm personally just on the sideline. I'm just waiting to see what happens. You know, if this goes down further, I'm expecting people to sell off a bit more, and that's when I'll probably buy in. You should buy when the market kind of reverses, but that's not financial advice, because at the end of the day, I'm just sharing my ideas, what I'm planning to do. So I'm just on the sideline, whether it be crypto or NFTs, just waiting for an opportunity, because whenever these downtrends happen, they're the best time to buy in. And yeah, that's just my strategy. But that's it, guys. I've got nothing more to say. I hope to do these videos more often, try to keep them short and sweet. If there's any project that you would like me to deep dive into, I'm happy to do so. We are the Bread Brothers. We love sharing all our knowledge, our experience with you guys. So we do Twitter Spaces on a weekly basis now. Keep an eye out for us on Twitter Spaces. Follow us on Twitter. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good night. See you later. Bye.